Hey up guys, it's this shit and welcome back my glorious bannerman to some more Attila Total War, the regrinding. So we're getting closer and closer to turn 70. I think what I'm going to be doing from now on with these type of videos is, at least until we're up to turn 70 again, I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be recording like the entire, like me playing the entire thing and then just cutting it. So you guys won't be seeing like the majority of the stuff I'm doing. However, when interesting stuff does happen, I will just, you know, cut it all together. So it'll be like, it will jump cut like every, so obviously for this battle there'll be a big portion of it in there. Well, I'll probably just play the entire battle, and then, you know, you guys will miss out on me fighting like small battles and stuff, and then it will just cut to like me doing something else important later on. You know, it could be in 10 turns time if nothing important happens in that time. But I feel like that'll be a lot a better way to do it, considering there's still quite a lot of ground to cover. So yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy this type of style more than me just playing like one bulk of 30 minutes and recording that. So this way I'll be playing like 4 hours and, you know, just cutting together 30 important minutes of that 4 hours or something along them lines. So we're currently in Italy defending against the disgusting hordes who actually went ahead and burnt one of my provinces, which was pretty scary. Like, I was pretty nervous if that actually happened. I mean, I was pretty nervous. I thought that was going to happen, and then it actually did. So we actually have to go ahead and spend all our money rebuilding that, which is just going to really suck, because, you know, that's going to be 10 grand we can't spend elsewhere. So that was actually really annoying, and, you know, it wasn't really even my fault. Like, I guess I could have built an army there and tried to defend it a little bit better. Like, I guess that was my fault. However, you know, it was in the south of Italy. I wasn't really expecting an attack from them. So in this battle, they're actually pretty weak infantry-wise, so we're just going to go and form up, I guess, pretty dense lines. Like, I don't want to spread out too much so that our defensive testudo is actually pretty strong. Okay. That was not a good idea. We need to go and form up a little bit better just now. So we're going to go and form up, and then we're going to go and form defensive testudo, and then hopefully just wait out. Yeah, we're going to form defensive testudo, and then hopefully just wait out their missiles. And then hopefully once they've used up all their missiles, we'll go ahead and charge in. Or like, even when they charge in, like, all we have to really kill are like these pikemen. Obviously these pikemen are going to be pretty brutal if we don't get some good flanks on them, but like they've got a unit of axemen and then just horses, so we don't really have to worry too much. Like the main bulk of their infantry is, you know, one unit of axemen and some really poorly armored pikemen, and then we just have to make sure we kill the cavalry, which we should be somewhat equipped at doing as well, considering, you know, we're an entire army of spears. So, you know, I'm feeling somewhat confident. And a good example of like me cutting this episode, if you're kind of watching this episode and you're like, I don't know, you know, I kind of just don't really want to be watching it. Stuff like I would cut out is stuff like this, just the missile phase, which is kind of like not that important. And then just like the menial tasks of me building certain buildings. Like when I'm building important buildings, I'll show that. However, like, you know, kind of like, you know, just the like unessential buildings, I won't really show that. So they finally decided to push forward and attack me because they've run out of ammunition, which is kind of cool. It was kind of what I was relying on. And hopefully these pikemen don't actually have their pikes. And they've all got their swords out at the moment. I'd much rather fight them with their swords than with their pikes. Their horse archers are still shooting away, but as soon as we get in combat, like, that's not going to be bad for me whatsoever. We can also go ahead and advance our general just a little bit as well. He's still in the attacking testudo, which is fine. So like a brilliant example of their combat efficiency will just be like the fact that as soon as they get into combat, these like men just will not stand up against my men. My men should just be so much like they've got chainmail on. These guys have like cloth armor.
The enemy is attacking our general.
And considering their missiles didn't do any damage to me whatsoever, we should be in a pretty good state right now to win this battle. Their cavalry, yeah, as I said, like their cavalry is going to be the only real issue. Oh, that was such a nice attack. Just slicing him on. Oh, that was awesome as well. Oh, in the stomach. The animations in Attila are actually really impressive. Like, there's something I don't really notice, because playing as the Western Roman Empire, I'm kind of always like looking at this angle, because normally I'm like outnumbered heavily, so I have to really kind of think about what I'm doing. Whereas like in these situations, like I can kind of look in because there's not really much to do. So yeah, as I was saying, the Western Roman Empire, I'm kind of always trying to do something because I'm always outnumbered and not very, you know, I need to make sure that I'm doing everything as effectively as possible. We can actually almost advance on this flank as well, break formation and just push on them. But yeah, the animations on this are actually really, really nice. Some of their swordsmen are actually involved, their pikemen are starting to get involved now. So I really just want to try and kill them whilst they're not formed up. Like, we're attacking them from the side, which is good. These guys can break formation and just try and kill these slingers. Our general can even get involved. Like, I'm more than happy for him to get involved. We need to make sure we just kill all these pikemen. Second wind on these guys holding. We'll go ahead and kill these pikemen. We'll actually get a nice surround on them as well. And our general can even advance, even though he's running straight on the... Oh, they turned as well. That literally sucks for them so hard. They're just about to get enveloped. These guys can fall back. Obviously, I don't want to be fighting the pikes head on. These guys can advance. Again, we're kind of fighting pikes head on, but we should have a nice surround, so they should hopefully rout very, very soon. And yeah, we'll just keep on pushing on. Like, we've actually run away from these guys, which is actually a pretty smart idea. And then we'll just charge back in because they're not facing us. Oh, they're facing us again. Hold, fall back, fall back. We definitely do not want to engage them. Managed to rout these pikemen, which are good. Anyway, you know, we just get a really nice charge off from their side. If they turn to me, I'll go ahead and get an even nicer counter charge these guys, which was not very effective whatsoever. I should have obviously just braced there, but oh well. We need to go ahead and kill these pikemen, so I'll go ahead and focus on them. These guys can come down. Their general's actually in combat here as well, so if we go ahead and just change all our focus to kill him, that should be good. My general was actually just took a really bad charge for us. We lost like 10, 15 men on that charge. We really just need these pikemen to rout as well, because at the moment they're actually racking up the kills against me. Or at least they're racking against the kills against this unit. How many men? Their general has 17 men left, but his army's just routed. There's like literally none of his men left, which is good. These pikemen have taken a pounding though. Yes, these pikemen are routing. Let's charge them down. These guys can continue to push down the hill. I mean, having the hill advantage obviously definitely helped me as well. The hill advantage would have given me a lot of numbers. And I want to try and kill as many of these guys as possible as well. Because the more men I can kill here, the less we'll obviously have to fight later on. Let's form up a nice dense line, because I assume we're going to get counter-charged by their general. I mean, it's also some good experience for our general. Who even is our general? Let's have a look. Cato. Oh, what an awesome name. What an awesome Roman name. It's just like Macro and Cato. So yeah, so like Cato can go ahead and just get some experience. Yeah, this is some good battle. Hold your line, hold your line. I mean, I guess just might as well just chase these guys down. We'll take the charge from the general. I mean, 2 units should be more than enough to deal with like 13 horses. Is the general still alive as well? Is that him there with a bow? I assume it is. So he's the dude we want to be killing right now. Go on, just turn around and slice him in the stomach. He's routing. Coward. But it looks like we're not going to actually kill him, which is unfortunate. Go on, this one dude's going for it. This one dude's going for it. Kill him. Yeah, lovely. This man is getting a flagon of... Oh no, he came back on his horse. There we go. Oh, he's back on his horse again. He has a lot of hit points. The boys are here as well. Just slaughter their general. He's like unkillable. He's like the dude in Game of Thrones who just changes faces and doesn't actually die. Is he dead yet? Yeah, now he's dead. Yeah, horse crushes you hopefully, and my men stand over your dead body, you scum. You barbarian scum. So huzzah, we actually won that battle. It was heroic, definitely heroic. Cato did a magical job. Yeah, my men actually slaughtered them. So hopefully it wipes this army. Fingers crossed it wipes this army, because I don't really want to... I mean, we can just chase it down, that's not really an issue. And the nice thing is, this army is actually really experienced. I might try and build some more infantry for the 13th. And actually go ahead and use this. Maybe I can even bring this army into Illyria or something. So they're going to be... They're not actually completely dead, but we can chase them down really easily.
We do not give gifts lightly.
Oh, the Illyrians want a peace treaty as well. Yeah, I'm 100%. I'd love to make peace with all these barbaric tribes.
They made ready for war. The world had fallen into shadow. The earth grew cold, and the wind whispered of death. And I beheld a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of scales in his hand. Attila was born.
Say what?
All knelt before him, for they knew he would devour the earth and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. Attila was born from darkness and despair.
So he's finally made it to 400 AD now. We're about 20 something turns in. So Attila has been born, which is kind of interesting. He's going to start rising to age. So hopefully the Huns will, well, the Huns will go into overdrive now, which is going to be a little bit scary. They're going to probably go ahead and destroy the Eastern Roman Empire. So good luck to them. The good thing is our money situation is good, so we can actually afford to go ahead and rebuild this province. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it now. 18,000, because I know if you do it with a full army, you can actually go ahead and you know, it's cheaper if you have an entire stack, so that's kind of cool. We're going to continue pushing on this army. They've actually tried to encamp, but we're going to go ahead and kill them anyway, so that should be nice and easy to do. I just hadn't ended my turn and I saw this Sassanid fleet, which are actually like pretty close to me. That's a little bit scary because these guys could cause some real havoc, because obviously we're at war with them due to the Eastern Roman Empire. However, they could actually raid quite a few of my provinces, and that's just going to be really annoying. It's kind of weird that they've come all the way over to Africa when we're actually in the Middle East, but I guess we'll have to deal with them. We'll just go ahead and fight all the battles and just whittle them down. That's probably going to be my plan. For now at least. And we just went ahead and lost another province in Spain, but that's not really an issue. Like, I kind of want to hurry up and lose these provinces, because at the moment they're really just eating up my own food, which is just annoying. They're probably not even going to take it. No, they didn't even take it, which is annoying. I kind of really want to lose these provinces just so that they stop taking up food and, you know, stop costing me money in the long term, really. But, you know, that's going to be a long process. You know, whenever the AI decides to stop raiding and taking, then we just have to really wait. So we actually just went ahead and got this little bit of state intrigue. We actually managed to capture a spy whilst he was looking at our troops, and then he admitted his guilt. So we can either ignore the issue and let him rot in the dungeons, and interrogate him, train others, or recruit him. I'm just going to go ahead and interrogate him, because there's no point getting him to train others if, one, he's got caught, so he's obviously not that good, and two, he's then just admitted his guilt, so he's not very good at, you know, protecting secrets. So why would I make him train others? And the same with recruit him. It's obviously just not a good idea. So let's go ahead and just interrogate him. Hopefully we can get some important information from him. Yeah, and we just keep on persevering, really. As well as that, we're also going ahead and just finally push on and kill this army. I might even also just try and put my fleet in range, because as long as my fleet's in range, it should be somewhat easy. Can we also bring our fleet round again? We can. And then they should be in range to support shortly if we bring them a little bit closer. Yeah, then this time, so we can finally get rid of this faction. You know, they raided one of our provinces, but Cato will see them done. Cato has vanquished them once more, so huzzah on Cato. Hopefully he also levels up soon. And we also went ahead and destroyed their faction. I'm glad we did that. They deserved to be destroyed. And Cato leveled up himself, which was good. We'll go ahead and get his infantry commander skill up. He also went ahead and got some... Jeez, he can upgrade, because his fighter ability gives him +2 experience for recruiting units, and now he's got this these gloves which give him +3 experience. So next turn he will be able to upgrade like units to rank 5 straight away. Cato and the 13th are going to be absolutely crazy. Hats off to him, because that's going to be mad. We'll go ahead and upgrade his infantry commanding as well, just to give him a bit more melee defense, which will be nice. And just make his troops a little bit stronger. So yeah, next turn we're going to be recruiting, and they should be like rank 5. And also the 13th itself leveled up. What do we want? We want this, because I'm probably going to send him up north, so we probably want the one for, yeah, we probably want the ones for destroying the barbarian kingdoms with extra morale, right? Because these guys aren't going to be, this is going to be one of my main legions, I think. So let's go ahead and just get the replenishment rate, and then we'll go ahead and get the morale versus barbarian kingdoms next time. Cool, that looks good.